smelled like something burning, and then I checked it out. So that's why I hurried up and then like opened the garage quickly.
So I ran inside of the house, right, guys? And then I noticed like it was like really smoky, and I was like, oh shoot, what is going on? It's like this much fire, just like flaming.
When I walk in, all I see is smoke, and you could smell the burning. Like the whole house smelled like burnt and smoke. Okay.
Like the fire was moving more to like the corner of my window, like it was moving to like the wood.
Welcome to our channel. If you're watching this intro, you probably have no idea who we are. So let me tell you a little about us. We're just your regular family based out of Chicago. We live a normal life just like everybody else. Actually, scratch that. We don't live a normal life because my family can get a little crazy at times, but we love it. We love new adventures, challenges, trying new things, and we love to travel. We vlog our lives every day for everyone to see. Watching us, you will learn that we are far from perfect, but family is everything to us. As long as we have each other, that's perfect for us. I bet this wasn't the intro you were expecting, and that's just it. You never know what to expect when it comes to us. Now that you know who we are, I hope you enjoy our videos. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you guys that are new here, it's your girl Nessa. We got
Analeigha, sorry, Viviana's recording.
You guys, look at Viviana over there. Viviana's literally like, do it again.
I just want to take some pictures.
And then we got Benny over here. Benny, say hi. Okay. So you guys have been asking for this story time, and we haven't been able to do it for you guys because first I only got sick, then it's been raining like every single day. I'm not even lying. So here we are today. We're just gonna do a story time for you guys real quick. I'll tell you guys a story about the time Analeigha started her room on fire.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. And then to this day, she will not take accountability for it. She blames, what do you blame?
The cheap candle that I bought because it was only $5, and it was the first candle that I didn't buy from Bath and Body Works. It is the first candle that ever lit on fire.
No, you guys. Love it. All right. So we're just gonna start off by saying that no, Analeigha is not allowed to have candles anymore because she always leaves them on when she's sleeping, when we're gone. It don't matter. She always leaves her candles on all the time.
No, I don't.
Why are you yelling at them?
Guys, so basically my side of the story is that it was not my fault because my mom did not let me go to Bath and Body Works. She went to freaking Marshall's. So guess who bought a candle from Marshall's? Me, because I needed my room to smell good. And I was like, you know what?
This candle's only $5. Why not buy it?
So I bought the freaking candle because, you know, I didn't have money at the time and I was kind of broke.
Hold on, wait. Before we jump into this story time, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribing to our channel and turning your post notification bell on, you guys. Continue. You were on a roll, girl.
Okay, so basically I was broke, so I bought this candle for really cheap money, and I didn't go to Bath and Body Works. I literally bought the candle. If I would have went to Bath and Body Works and wasted $20 more, I'd have got that candle, and this would have never happened.
$20 more is a lot of dollars.
Exactly. Girl. So that's why your girl bought the cheap candle for only $5. But the Bath and Body Works candle is $25. So I was like, you know what? Why not just buy a candle for $20 off? You know?
Our day started off like an ordinary day, you know what I mean?
It was actually a good day. I didn't go to school that day.
So they didn't go to school this day?
Luckily, we didn't go to school because if we did go to school,
that would have been horrible.
Viviana would have never caught it. And our house would have been on fire.
The whole house would have been in flames. So the kids did not go to school. I decided I was gonna take, you know, be a nice mom that I am, take the kids to the pumpkin patch. Okay, it was a really nice day. Like, I'm talking about the weather was nice, everything was nice. I took these kids to the pumpkin patch, right? How long were we at the pumpkin patch?
We were at the pumpkin patch for like 3 hours.
3 hours, okay. And mind you,
I literally told her like 30 times, like, Mom, I don't feel good. I want to go home, like, Mom, because I was really sick that day. That's why I stayed home from school, and she still took us out. And I was like,
mind you,
I want to go home, like, I don't feel good. And I was literally like laying on the pumpkin patch table outside like this.
Mind you guys, the pumpkin patch is like 45 minutes away. So 45 minutes there, we were there for 3 hours, and then 45 minutes back. That's like almost 5.5 hours, right? That we're gone, right? So we're gone, and we get home. I did not have a key to the house, and I did not have a garage opener. I left the garage opener to my nephew so that way he could do laundry while we were gone. So we couldn't get in the house, okay? When we pull up to the house, I I call Edward and I'm like, where you at? I need you to open the door for us. And he's like, I'm right down the street.
And
so I'm
Viviana
like,
had to go pee really bad.
yes. So instead of staying in the car, she wanted to get out and move around. So what she did was, she was like, Mom, can we get out and play? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So me and Analeigha's in the car talking. Benny and Viviana get out. They're running around. And Analeigha's window, she didn't have her blinds closed. Viviana comes running up to the car. What did you say, Viviana?
Your candle's on fire or something like that. I said like something like, there's a big fire in Analeigha's candle.
So Viviana comes running over to the car and she's like, Mom, or no, she's like, Analeigha, there's a big fire on your candle. And Analeigha was like,
It was like that yesterday, Viviana. You know
It
that.
was kind of dark yesterday, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I was having like, it was like the fire was like, okay, this is the candle, right? This is the candle, like the top of the stick where it should be on fire. The fire was like up to there, and it's like that much fire, but it wasn't like fully like a lot of fire. Like it was just like a little tiny.
it was
bit.
bigger than what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. So then I was like, girl, it was like that yesterday.
So then I look at Analeigha and I'm like, oh, you left your candle on while we were gone? And she's like, it's okay, Mom. It was like that yesterday too. And I was like, no, it's not okay. You can't be leaving your candles on. And I'm like yelling at her, right? Remy's inside. Remy's locked in the cage. If the house started on fire, like I would have had no way to get her or anything like that, okay? So I'm yelling at Analeigha. In the meantime, Viviana runs back, looks through the window, and she comes back and she's like, no, Analeigha, like it's big. So at that point, I start panicking. I jump out of my car. I was about to run to Analeigha's window to see it too. But Benny, being the smart boy that he is,
I ran to the backyard and then I opened the back door and then I ran to open the garage.
I guess the back door was left open. So what he did was he went to the back door and then he opened the garage for us. So in the meantime, I run inside. You guys.
In the meantime, I smelled like something burning and then I checked it out. So that's why I hurried up and then like opened the garage quickly.
First, I'm yelling at Analeigha and I'm like pushing her. Go blow out your candle. Cause I think I had bags or something. So she ended up going before me. And what'd you do? What'd you see when you got downstairs?
So, okay, so I ran inside of the house, right, guys? And then I noticed like it was like really smoky and I was like, oh shoot, what is going on?
I'm talking about like super smoky.
So then I hurry up and I ran downstairs. And then when I ran downstairs, I saw that the fire of the candle, okay, this is the fire thing. Remember when I told you guys it was like this much the other day? It was like this much fire,
good
just
luck
like
for us,
flaming
we
from
had
the
a fire
candle. And I was like, bro, what the heck? I was like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life before. And then Viviana and Benny were looking at me through my window. And then I was standing there like telling them like, I don't know what to do. And then Viviana was like, and then I was like, I don't know what you guys like want me to do. And then I was just looking at the fire and I was like, okay. And I see a water bottle. And I was going to I grabbed the water bottle and I went to go open it. And then I thought in my head, I was like, I just seen this video on my For You page and the lady threw water onto fire and it made it bigger. So I was like, let me not do that. So then I was like, okay, what I like usually use to blow up my candle. So I started like blowing at it. I was like, and the candle was like the fire was moving more to like the corner of my window, like it was moving to like the wood. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let this wood catch on fire, so I can't do that. And I can't touch it because the whole candle's like black and like hot. So I was like, I can't do that. So I was like, what do I do? So then I was like, how do I usually take my candles out? So then I grabbed the top of the candle and I just pushed it onto it because I know like whenever my candle's regular and I try to light it out, I don't even blow the candle out because the wax goes everywhere. I just put the top on it and then it makes like the fire dissolve, or like
it gets rid of the oxygen.
Yeah, it did. It took all the fire out. So it was just like the candle was just there. And then
by then I had came inside.
My mom finally came inside after I took
when
the
I
fire
walk
out.
in, all I see is smoke, and you could smell the burning. Like the whole house smelled like burnt and smoke. Okay, so I freaking fly downstairs and I look in her room and I see her whole candle is black. Literally the whole entire candle was on fire. Like the candle was on fire in her room. If we would have been 10 more minutes late. No, not anymore. But at one time when she put it out, her whole entire candle was on fire.
Yeah.
If we would have been 10 more minutes late, the whole house would have went in flames.
And we have neighbors.
I run downstairs, right? I get down there and I see the candle. Her candle is literally sizzling. It was like cracking, like the glass was cracking. You could hear the glass cracking. It was still like, it was like literally like the way that
it wasn't crackling yet, guys. Wait, listen. My mom went down there. It was like fine. It was quiet, everything. Then she went to go like grab it, and then it went like, and it like popped. But it just had like one big pop. It wasn't fully crackling yet. But my mom jumped so hard. She was like, ah!
I was so scared.
I was laughing because, okay, listen.
She was laughing.
I
She's not
laughed
lying.
in serious situations. So I was like dying. Like it was not funny, but it was hilarious.
And I was so scared. Like my heart was racing so much. I did not know what to do.
So then I was laughing, and then since it popped, my mom went to go grab the water bottle that I was gonna put on it. She grabbed it, she opened it, and she took the top off, and she poured water onto it, and that's when it started sizzling.
Yes.
It was like, and then my mom got so
horrible.
scared. And I told her, I was like, Mom, you're never supposed to put water onto like the wax because it has like oil in it and like fire and all of that. Like you can't do that. And then she's like, but what do the firefighters do? And I was like, girl, I saw there's two things. There you can use water or a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher has foam for certain reasons.
Or you use sand. Some people put stuff out with sand or like blankets.
Oh, I've seen that. There were these people on the beach, and somehow they caught a fire. I don't know how. But they just like threw sand on top of it.
And it went out, yeah. So at that point, I'm like full panic, okay? And I'm looking for something to grab the candle. So at this point, I'm just throwing the candle out the window. Like it can start fire outside at this point.
All of my clothes weren't put away, so she grabbed a shirt of mine.
A sweater.
She grabbed a sweater, and she used my sweater and put it around the candle. And she like threw my sweater and the candle out the window. And then I was like,
by then my brother comes. My brother shows up to bring us
it was crackling outside the window too.
My brother shows up to bring us the garage opener. Edward sent my brother, and my brother ran inside because he seen like all the doors were open, so he's probably like, what the heck? He ran inside, he seen the smoke, ran downstairs and was like, what's going on? And I'm like, I need you. So I run upstairs and I go outside on Leah's window to try to get the candle away, you know, as far as away from the house I can. So I call my brother out there. My brother kicks the candle for me, and he's like, what the hell happened? I was telling him, and he's like, you guys are super lucky because that happened to my friend when we were younger, and his whole house started on fire.
And his dog.
Yeah, and his dog unfortunately didn't make it out of the house. And I'm like, dude, like, you can't have candles anymore. Like, that's it. Like, literally, when I tell you her whole entire candle was on fire, and I swear to you, I thank God, because if we were just a few more minutes late, her whole room would have been up in flames. Like, the whole entire room. We would have lost everything. And you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I actually had a friend that they had a garage fire. And she said that because even though the fire was in the garage, I guess because of the stuff that they put the fire out with, the fire department, like it ruins everything in the house. So even if the fire was only in her room, or if it did spread, regardless, like we probably would have lost everything. So I'm super thankful that we caught it on time. They say everything happens for a reason. We came home at that very moment for a reason. We never leave our doors open, and for some reason that day, the back door was open to where Benny could go through and unlock it. For some reason, like, we literally made it home on time. What, baby?
I'm a pick locker, so I just grabbed something and then picked the door.
Yeah?
But I just like somehow, because we were just running around waiting for my uncle, and so I just like, every time I run and pass on his room, I look in there. And then I was like,
what if there's a man just in there sitting on my bed?
Oh my God, that would have been crazy. That is her story, how she almost burned down her house. Well, how her bedroom started on fire, pretty much. And she's not allowed to have candles anymore because of that.
I think that was a whack rule because
I thought it was a really good rule. Let me know in the comments.
Because that was a cheap candle. You should at least be like, oh, you're not allowed to get cheap candles anymore.
So what I did was,
you don't have to say candles. Like,
we took her. No, we took her.
Girl, I almost lost my phone in my AirPods today. It's actually bad.
We took her to Bed Bath and Body Works, and I let her get the things that plug into the wall, and it smells just like a candle. How do you feel about those?
It just don't smell just like a candle.
Yes, it does.
I'm okay thinking they don't work. I don't even smell them.
Girl, I smell them every time I go down there. So because of that, you guys, that has me thinking, and I think we're gonna do a fire drill for the kids. Yes, I think we're gonna make it on video too. I think we're gonna plan out a fire drill for our house, and on a next coming video, I don't know how many videos from now, but just be prepared for a fire drill video. And we're gonna go over a fire escape plan for each of the kids. If they're in their room or if they're in the living room, we are gonna do that for a video for you guys. So I couldn't believe it. I was in so much shock, you guys. But anyways,
we're laughing together, to be honest.
And my legs were shaking. Like, that's how scared I was. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this story time. Our next story time, we'll do like a mukbang for you guys. So if you guys,
snitched on me to my dad when he got
I
home.
sure did.
My dad didn't go to the pumpkin patch with us. He was working on our other house. So
Mom, can you give me a paper?
My dad came home and then my mom was like, "You won't believe what just happened." And I was like,
yep, I told him everything, you guys. I was so nervous. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on so you don't miss any videos that we post. We will see you guys on our next video.